Today was a great day. Quiltcon officially opened. And there are 4 main components for Quiltcon. The first is classes. I wasn't going to take any classes this year, but a friend of mine broke her arm and offered me her class, Matchstick Quilting with Cassandra Beaver. Cassandra's quilts have hung at Quiltcon many times and have highlighted this technique. It was in the Bernina classroom and I got to use the colorful Cafe machine. Cassandra offered up a kit for this class, but you know I don't like sewing with white, so I made my own. And as usual, sewing with my own colors really perked me up. And for the first time ever, I pulled out my 12 and 28 weight threads. And it turns out in Matchstick Quilting, your lines don't need to be perfectly straight to look good. I was able to complete about 75% of the project in the class. Unfortunately, my jaw was bothering me, so I wasn't too chatty in the class. I met up with friends for lunch, both new and old. Laura Hedenberry and Karen Boland were both teachers at Quiltcon this year. Then it was on to the second major part of Quiltcon, the lecture hall. This wasn't at the conference center, this was next door over at the Westin Hotel. Youngmin Lee was speaking about Bujagi, and it was an excellent lecture. You might remember that I had interviewed her previously on my podcast, Karen's Quilt Circle, and it was really nice to finally talk to her face to face. And then it was back to the conference center for the third major component of QuiltCon, the vendor hall. Not only was there fabric, there was activities to participate in. Ruby Star had a block exchange. At Cotton and Steel, you can work on mini projects. Actually, I think I still have a night mask from Nashville that I made at Cotton and Steel. Wonderful had an embroidery table. And Anna Marie Horner's booth had a beautiful stitching frame. This is a great place to take machines and tools for a test drive. And then if you like them, you can take advantage of some show demo pricing. And if you have any questions about threads, the thread manufacturers are here. And if you have questions about batting, they were here. Remember Stephanie Hackney from Hobbs Batting? I had her on Karen's Quilt Circle as well. She had various samples quilted and washed so that you could feel the difference between cotton, cotton blends, wool, and silk batting. And while walking the vendor hall, I met some more Karen's Quilt Circle alumni. There was Geeky Bobbin, Wendy Chow, Christina de Miranda, Kim Soper, and Brandy Meslowski. And the last and the most amazing part of QuiltCon is, of course, the quilt show. I only had time for a tiny bit this day, but tomorrow it's going to be all about the quilts. So until then, take care.